15 seconds. Staunton leads by 1 game to 1. Love all. Yes, left. Love all. One off. Thank you. And I. 1 all. D.Ayerst. 2-1. And out. 2 all.
Oh, that's a
3-2.
brilliant post from R.Staunton. My apologies, I was called away urgently there for a moment. Missed the start of the second game, 3-2. That was a lovely reception from R.Staunton. He's not too happy with himself on that
3
one.
all.
3-0. I can tell already that D.Ayerst is beginning to motor and move much better than he was at the start of the game.
Yes, left. 3 all.
And David's saying that Rob was looking for an easy option of a let. But that's a good shot from D.Ayerst. And Rob just taps him with his racket in commendation.
Stroke to Staunton.
Yeah, they knew as he moved in there that
4 all.
he was giving away his stroke. 4-all. Again, that's a lovely touch from David. D.Ayerst really is a beautiful squash player. Lovely, lovely shot from Rob.
On line,
He stepped in
5
and it looked for
all.
all the world like he had to be dropping it at the last minute. Flick of a wrist and the ball was propelled into the backhand corner. Lovely shot. It's just lovely movement and lovely
6-5.
controlled squash. I look at these lads and I think rugby players and Gaelic players and soccer players have all retired as being over the hill at 34. And look at the quality that these lads over 40 are able to display. Absolutely brilliant to watch. Oh, David, that was unlucky there. It was the right shot, but just the wrong execution. 7-5. The crowd's beginning to gather and the buzz beginning to come into the place as we're drawing close to the women's and men's national titles will be up for winning and losing this afternoon. Another nice lob from Rob.
8-5.
8-5. Oh, Dave was unlucky there.
9-5.
It's a nice deception from Rob. What you can see is both players create time for themselves by moving so quickly onto the ball. And now that gives them options. How they're going to play their next shot. Oh, Dave was on. I don't think he just didn't get down and bend down enough onto that ball. Stretched a little bit and didn't bend his knees enough. So the execution was poor. 10-5. That's a lovely touch from Rob. 11-5. So R.Staunton leads 2 games to love. Yes, as I was saying, the crowds are beginning to gather and there's a little bit of tension and expectation in the air.
Fifteen seconds.
Just having a brief chat there with Patrick Murray from Swillam Squash Club. Patrick does a huge amount for veteran squash in Leinster. He's president of Leinster Veteran Squash.
And out. 1-0.
1-0 to D.Ayerst. Patrick was saying that David doesn't seem to have as much zip in him as he has seen in the past.
Yes, lad. 1-0.
He was looking and hoping for that there, but it was a fairly close call. I'm not disagreeing with the referee though.
On night, 1-0.
1-0. Oh, David was unlucky there. He saw the opportunity and went for a drop. 2-1, Robbins. Taking a slight early lead. But David's nothing if not a redoubtable competitor. I saw that word redoubtable in the paper once. I thought it was a wonderful word. Never thought I'd get a chance to use it.
Stroke D.Ayerst.
Stroke D.Ayerst. Oh.
You're clearing into the swing. You need to clear his line.
The referee is very direct in his explanation about telling Rob to clear out of the way. Oh.
3-2.
3-2. His mind is still on. And there's another stroke. Oh.
3-2.
Oh, David's head goes up. In that case, I think I would disagree with Michael. Though I'm loath to disagree with anything Michael ever does. But I would think that I would have given the stroke on that one. But decisions right or wrong pass by and competition is resumed. Oh, that's just a lovely shot. Beautiful use of the wrist to generate pace on that post. 3-0. And it's so tight above the chin. It's hard to read in the first place, and then it's just so devastating.
Yes, step. 3-0. Stroke D.Ayerst. On night, 4-3. Stroke D.Ayerst. 5-3.
5-3 for David. Oh, that's a very bad miss.
6-3.
6-3. That's a lovely, lovely touch post from David.
7-3.
A warm response from the audience. 7-3. That's a very nice
On
drop.
night,
Super
4-7.
use of the wrist, which the coaches don't over-encourage. But the one thing about squash, like every other sport, is as much about the individuality of the player as it is about the structure technique. There's always space for individuality in sport. Oh, Rob, that was a bad mistake.
On night,
He's annoyed with himself. 8-4. 8-4. stroke to Staunton, 8-5.
On die, 5-8 in the shot.
David says he is sure, but actually it was an upset stroke.
5-8. Stroke to Staunton.
6-8.
6-8.
David needs to get his head together. He's just given away 2 points and a lead. He just needs to get himself focused again, or all his hard work could become undone. Oh well, not if Rob does that, it won't.
On die, 9-6.
9-6. 10-6, game ball. Be nice for this to go to a fourth game.
10-6, game ball.
10-6. Ah, that's a lovely shot. So, D.Ayerst gets the game back.
D.Ayerst, 11-6. Staunton leads by 2 games to 1.
So, R.Staunton needs 2 games to 1. David wins that one, 11-6.
Fifteen seconds. Staunton leads by 2 games to 1. Ayerst to serve, love all. Yes, left. Love all. Yes, left. Love all.
Welcome back to the fourth game. Rob leading 2 games to 1. There's a lovely shot off the back wall. There's a lovely drop from Rob. David got to it. Oh, he got to that one as well. Oh, that's a... I could understand why David Ayerst is arguing. That's a very tight call. 3 amazing pickups from each of them. David still feels there was plenty of room to play that. Arguing with the referee, but sure, that's the way of it. Referee's decision is the one that counts. Oh, that's unlucky for Rob.
On light, 1-0.
1-0.
Yes, left. 1-0.
David's demonstrated that he could get to that ball. 1-0. That's a very careless shot from Rob.
2-1.
2-1. It's a great backhand from R.Staunton. Absolutely brilliant power that he got into that.
2-0.
2-0. It's a lovely deception on that shot again for 3-2. A lovely play down the line, and David comes into his line, so he gets a stroke.
4-1. Apology. Correction, 4-2. Yes, left. 4-2.
David clearly doesn't think Rob would have got to that ball. But he's good-natured about it. Oh, David, that's a bad mistake. Calls himself an idiot, I think. I think that's what he called himself anyway. 5-2. Encouragement from the audience to get him refocused.
Yes, left.
Yeah, that's a let. David is thinking about arguing.
It would have been left.
That's unlucky from Rob.
3-5.
3-5. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Beautiful deception on that shot. Even my eyes went to the backhand and the ball went to the forehand. Just superb. That's unfortunate for Rob. He didn't quite get into the ball.
5-0.
5-0.
On light, 6-5.
6-5. Rob leads. And R.Staunton leads 2-4. Down. David tells himself not to be making those sort of mistakes. 7-5. 7-5. lovely depth on the shot from David Ayerst.
On line 6-7.
6-7.
Yes, left 6-7.
Oh, that's just a beautiful drop. Absolutely beautiful touch. Lovely control on it. The ball died instantly. 7-0. 7-0. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Rob. Very deceptive backhand, actually. It's really worked for him very well. 8-7. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Rob again.
9-7.
9-7.
Left side.
So he's 2 points from winning the match and become the Irish over-40 champion. Settles himself.
Yes, left.
Rob worked hard to show the referee he could have got that ball to ensure he got it let. 9-7.
Yes, left.
Yes, interesting there. Rob said sorry, just to make it clear to the referee that he wasn't looking for a stroke. Though could have been argued that he was entitled to a stroke. So very sportingly, even though it's such a tight section of the game, he said to the referee he just wanted a let, which from a referee's point of view is nice to be told. Saves the referee having to make a decision. Oh, Rob. That was an easy opportunity.
8-9.
8-9. David gathers himself, thinks about how he's going to play his serve. Plays a nice high serve, deep in the backhand. Oh, and then he misses an easy shot.
10-8. Match ball.
Match ball. David wasn't quite ready, so he doesn't play the ball. 10-8, match ball. This is a lovely rally. Oh, David, he should never have gone for that ball. And he knows it himself. So he loses 3 games to 1. And R.Staunton becomes the Irish champion. That's an unfortunate end to what was building up.
11-6, 11-5, 6, 11, 11-8.
11-6, 11-5, 6-11, 11-8. R.Staunton becomes the Irish champion. And we'll pause for a while where we gather ourselves for the ladies' championship final between Madeline Perry and Aisling Blake.
Irish Squash National Championships 2015, men's over 35 final. K.Moore to serve, N.Staunton to receive. Best of 5 games. Level.
Okay, K.Moore serving. In the final, the men's over 35 national championship against N.Staunton. And Nick's twin brother Rob has just won the over 40 Irish championship. Nick has the blacks, the green shoes and the black stripe on the shirt to differentiate him. He has a beard as well, but you won't see that too well on television or on your computer. 2-1. Oh, Kevin.
And out 2-all.
2-all.
And out. Sorry, 3-2.
3-2. Joe Ruddy refereeing it. Movement from both players. Oh. And Nick tries to go for an easy drop and misses it.
And out 3-all.
3-all. Oh, Kevin, that was
And out 4-3.
an easy opportunity to win to begging. 3. I know Nick is suffering from some sort of a pull in his lower back. I can just see by the way he's moving that he's a little bit, not too happy with himself for missing that.
And out 4-all.
Easy opportunity. 4-all.
And out by
I
4.
thought Kevin was at that. I can't figure. I think his eye might have lifted up to see where I was going before he actually made contact. Thought only I made that mistake. Ah, lovely shot, Kevin. Tremendous deception in that.
5-all.
5-all. Kevin's complaining to himself about making mistakes. Lovely shot. Oh, it's unlucky, Kevin.
7-5.
He's scrambling very
Left side, please.
to try and get the ball and to play it off the back wall. Didn't quite get enough purchase on it. 7-5.
Eight-five.
8-5. Oh, that's a lovely drop from Kevin, a lovely touch.
And out 6-8.
6-8.
Yes, left 6-8.
Oh, Kevin was onto that ball very well, and because of coming off the back wall, he was concerned he might hit his opponent, so he asked for a let. The referee says, yes, let. And he was slightly distracted by someone in the audience.
No, right. No, too far away. 7-8.
Nick suggests he might have been able to get that ball. He's deeply offended that any referee might suggest he wouldn't be able to get to a ball. That's brilliant. The way Kevin played that ball behind his back. The two lads acknowledge it. And touch rackets and share their mutual enjoyment of it. 9-7. Oh, lovely shot. 8-9.
8-9.
Oh, Nick.
9-all.
9-all. Anyone's first game. Oh, that was a lovely deception.
And out. 10-9. Game ball.
That's a lovely drop from Kevin. Oh, beautiful deception. In shape to play it cross court into the forehand. And the last second broke his wrist and played it straight. So it's 10-all. As Joe says, player must win by 2 points. think that hurt Nick a bit.
Game ball.
That was a superb drive by Kevin. And Nick almost got to it. Not quite. Lovely touch from Kevin. 3 brilliant shots to win the first game. So 12-10. First game. We'll take 90-second break.
Game to K.Moore. K.Moore leads by 1 game to none. Fifteen seconds. K.Moore leads 1 game to none. Come on.
Okay, welcome back. Kevin Moore is 1 game to love. I won't be too happy with that.
And out. 1 love.
1 love to Nick. Trying to emulate his twin brother. And 2 Irish titles in the family on the one day. Lovely shot. Kevin. 1 all.
And out. 1 all.
Joe Ruddy, the referee. His distinct call. A voice I've heard thousands of times. It's a lovely drop.
And out. 2-1.
2-1.
Three-one.
3-1. Lovely deception. Beautiful deception from Kevin. Okay.
And out. 2-3.
2-3.
3-0.
Three-all.
Yes, lad, 3-0.
Yes. Kevin was probably hoping for a stroke there, but I think a let was the right decision, as Nick had moved out of the way and created enough space for Kevin to play the ball. That's out.
And out 4-3.
4-3. Just got too much elevation on it. Oh, I thought that was going to be out too. It was in. Oh. Nick realizes that was he was quite lucky, so he apologizes to Kevin. Kevin smiles and they accept that as just part of sport and move on. 5-3. Kevin slightly impeded Nick, so called a let, and the referee is happy to give it to him. 5-3. Oh, Kevin, that was a careless shot.
7-3.
He acknowledges it to himself. Goes slight walkabout and gathers his thoughts. No. And gains a nice easy quick point.
And out 4-7.
Rob is just bending and stretching his back. Oh, he's struggling. Definitely struggling now, because he wouldn't normally go for a winner like that. 5-7. Still at a lead of 2 points. Lovely shot. 6-7.
6-7.
So Rob's turn to go walkabout and gather himself. Oh, it's a lovely backhand drive. 7-0. So a 4-point lead is evaporated very quickly. That's a lovely shot from Nick.
And out 8-7.
Yeah, Nick is really struggling now, I think, with his back. And Kevin, of course, is moving him all over the place.
And out 8-0.
8-all. I think this would be quite a decisive game. I can't see Nick seriously challenging Kevin if he doesn't win this game, because it's just a bridge too far when you're struggling with an injury and you're in a little bit of discomfort. Lovely backhands Kevin's playing. No let. No. Kevin accepts the fact.
9-8.
Nick actually was the right call. Nick had played a beautiful deep drive, and Kevin would have struggled to get to it. And even if he had got to it, I think Nick had cleared the space well enough for him to hit. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Kevin. Absolutely beautiful. 9-0.
Okay.
Some encouragement from both players, from the audience. That's just a brilliant shot. Absolutely brilliant, Kevin Moore. Well done. Kevin pumps his hand, but he knows himself that that was a superb
10-9.
piece of athleticism. And a great choice of shot to give him his game ball for the second game. So. To seal the second game, and Kevin leads 2 games to love.
leads 2 games to love. Love all. One love.
All right. We're back with the Irish over 35 final. K.Moore. 1 love up. Both players have changed shirts. N.Staunton has one with his name and Ireland on, probably from the internationals he played last May in Cardiff. He's part of the successful Irish team that beat England, Scotland and Wales, won what's called the Home Internationals. Very reminiscent of the rugby Home Internationals that used to be played between the 4 countries before France got involved, and then Italy. This 3-1 for Kevin. This match is part of the qualifying series for these players. They will be playing 5, if not 6, qualifying tournaments throughout the year in different venues in Ireland, each of the 4 provinces, and in this Irish national. I think there's one other event they play. They all gather points for selection for the Irish team, so it's very hard end selection for the Irish team. Oh, Nick got himself into a very good position and missed it. I feel Nick is actually struggling a fair bit. Certainly shaking his head a lot. I was talking to him on Friday night and saying that some weeks he's better than others. But after his match on Friday, he certainly was struggling. It was a great tribute to him that he even got to the final. Not to take away from the superb performance of K.Moore. He's just put in an absolutely beautiful drop. Lovely touch drop.
5-1.
Apart from the huge physical fitness demands of squash, the racket control that's required is astonishing. That's a lovely pick-up from Nick. Nick held, trying to disguise where he was putting it. Nick didn't bite the disguise that time. Oh, that's a... Nick says like that to the audience as he bends and stretches his back and tries to ease the kinks.
2-5.
And he asks the score, 2-5. Kevin accepts his punishment. The stroke to Nick from a position where he was completely in control of the rally. Seems quite unperturbed on court. Kevin, I've seen him play before, but I've never actually commented on a match he's played in. I'm seriously impressed by the quality of his squash and also his temperament. He's very focused.
6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6-3. 6
and he tends not to get into discussions with the referee as well, which is nice to see. It's a beautiful backhand. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely play by Nick.
And out 4-6.
Both players actually have superb driving backhands that they use to very good effect. Nick was at full stretch there to try and dig it out, but didn't quite make it.
7-4.
7-4. A bit of a gap has opened out.
Yes, lad. 7-4.
And Kevin goes walkabout, and Nick bends and stretches himself. Ah, yeah. 7-4. Oh. Lovely drop from Kevin. 8-4.
8-4.
Oh, that's a lovely drive with the backhand. A beautiful drive. Really just get great power out of that drive with very little backlift. 9-4. Did very well to get out of the way of that shot, but wasn't able to.
And out.
Slightly mishit. 5-9. Kevin still has a slightly an appreciable gap. 5-9. Oh, great width on the shot. Nick was at full stretch and just couldn't quite get the racket to it.
And out. 10-5.
10-5.
Match ball.
Match ball. So Kevin has 5 match balls to become the Irish O35 champion. Must have been a really very good game of squash. Ah, lovely movement from Kevin. A great high float. Oh, he was unlucky. He got to it in plenty of time.
And out. 6-10. Match ball.
6-10. 4 opportunities now for Kevin to seal his victory.
What's that? 6-10 match ball.
So 6-10 still match ball. The audience goes quiet in expectation.
Yes, that's 6-10 match ball.
Kevin was very anxious and he came in very quickly onto that. Ah, lovely shot. I think he wanted a shot before. Nick shakes hands, acknowledges thanks to the referee, and leaves the stage to Kevin to enjoy the applause. Standing ovation from some of the front row who are delighted with his win, and so they should be. Superb and a very popular winner. So, R.Staunton defeating D.Ayerst in the men's over 40 final, and K.Moore defeating his twin brother Nick in the over 35s. And the audience just stretches themselves and gets settled, waiting for the commencement of the women's final between Aisling Blake and Madeleine Perry. That will be coming along shortly. So we'll take a break and I'll rejoin you in just a few moments.